GCSE Maths is a core GCSE, which means that every pupil will be studying this and every pupil will sit a GCSE Maths exam at the end of year 11. Now the pupils actually sit 3 exams. They will do a non-calculator paper and 2 calculator papers. And each paper is equally weighted, which means they all count in the same way towards the overall grade. Now, maths is split across 5 areas of study. So we look at number, algebra, ratio and proportion, geometry, and statistics and probability. We also look at problem solving and applying maths in different contexts, especially in the real world, so that pupils are well prepared if they want to continue to study this at A level or just with the everyday maths that they will be coming across in day-to-day life.
Hi there, it's Mr. Durham from the English department and a quick summary of English language. English language is an opportunity to read, to understand how people write for purpose. We analyse, we summarise, we look at articles and letters and we try and understand the detail of everything that people write. We also look at how to speak clearly, how to deliver a message, whether it's through a speech or in your writing, but in particular, it's about communication. We do look at other cultures, we look at interesting people, interesting events, we look at social media, we look at various different current affairs, and we then try and write creatively as well as that. This subject, English language, helps you for a career in a range of different areas such as law, business, education, teaching and so on. Any interview will be helped by a person who can communicate effectively through the English language. Hi everybody, Mr. Durham again here from the English department, just telling you about English literature this time and how that's quite different to English language, and it is a separate GCSE subject. So English literature looks at poetry, it looks at the writers throughout history like Shakespeare, Charles Dickens for example. You'll have opportunities to study poems and plays, you'll have opportunities to study some film elements of it as well. And what this does is it helps you to understand people and their ideas. If you've ever wondered what World War I was really like, well, Wilfred Owen will tell you what the trenches of World War I were like for him. He was there, he wrote poems, he wrote letters. We read them, we try to understand the reality of the world that he lived in. So it can be throughout history or different parts of the world. Literature helps you to appreciate the great writers of the English literary heritage, as well as writers throughout history. It also helps you to understand the world and the humans that we're surrounded by.
Hi Year 9, so I'm going to talk to you about your GCSE course as of when you start Year 10. So in Year 10 you will start GCSE Combined Science. It is compulsory and you will all have to complete the GCSE Combined course. You do also have an option to complete triple, but that's as an option. So if you don't decide to do triple, then you will all be completing GCSE Combined Science. So it will involve you taking 6 exams at the end of the 2 years. You will be learning about biology, chemistry and physics, which is all very exciting, and what you will do is you will get a combined grade at the end of the 2 years, so you'll get like a double grade. There'll be loads of required practicals that you will have to complete within this course as well, which are all really interesting and exciting. Each exam will be 1 hour 15 minutes long, and each exam paper is out of 70 marks, so each exam is roughly about 17% of your final grade. So we wish you all the best. Take care.
Hi Year 9. In this day and age, we are living in a real global community, and modern foreign languages are incredibly valuable qualifications that will open many doors in a range of careers. They are known as facilitating subjects for this very reason. Many students who opt to take a foreign language at GCSE go on to take A-levels and then degrees within the field of linguistics. But realistically, the memory and communication skills that studying a language develops support students in almost every field. GCSE Spanish students will study the following themes on which assessments will be based: identity and culture, local, national, international and global areas of interest, and current and future study and employment. You will really develop as communicators and will be assessed for your skills in listening, reading, writing and speaking. A GCSE in a language like Spanish supports opportunities to travel and appreciate different cultures. Not everyone speaks English, guys. If you have any questions, please come and speak to one of your Spanish teachers here at Bewlil. Thank you.
Hi Year 9, I just wanted to speak to you about GCSE History, as I know many of you have been interested in it and you've done a fantastic job in Year 9. So in terms of the basics, we have just 2 papers that look at 4 units. The 4 units are medicine through time. So we look at thousands of years of medical history, so it gets a bit gory, a bit gruesome, but it's very, very interesting. We have the interwar period where we look at the build-up to World War II. We look at America from 1920 to 1973, so we look at gangsters. We look at the Civil Rights Unit, sort of part of it as well. And we look at the 1920s with a big boom. And that's very, very interesting as well. And we also look at Norman England. So we look at the Battle of Hastings and the impact on English society. So it's going to be really good for improving your writing skills. It's a very good GCSE and you'll be able to develop, looking at source analysis, looking at interpretations, and also in terms of debating as well. So if you have any more questions, please see me or any of your history teachers.
Hi Year 9, I'm really excited to see who is thinking about choosing geography. I know some of you are really interested, which is fab. So there are 3 papers, all of which are sat in at the end of Year 11, okay, in the June of Year 11. Paper 1 is our physical paper, so everything physical geography wise, like extreme weather, ecosystems, tectonic hazards. Paper 2 is our human paper, so things like development, migration, identifying wealth inequality around the world. Both of those papers are 35%, okay, of your overall grade. Then we have paper 3, which is our fieldwork element and also pre-release booklet, okay. So that paper is a really good idea of getting to grips with what that paper is going to be about, because in the March of Year 11, we get information of what that exam is going to be based on, and that is 30%. If you need any more information whatsoever, please come and speak to me or any of your geography teachers. Thank you.
Hi everyone, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about if you want to pick computer science as one of your options. So we study OCR computer science, so it's the J277 option. The course is assessed by 2 external exams, both are 90 minutes long. We complete 1 piece of controlled assessment, but this isn't counted towards your final grade. We look at how computers are programmed, the components that help function the computer, and lots of different problem solving. We spend about 10% of the time on computers, so if you are thinking of picking computer science and you think you're going to be on the computer a lot, we are not. We spend a lot of the time sat in the middle of my classroom with our theory books, working through all the theory. If you are thinking about computer science, the route that you can go down at college, you can look at A-level IT, A-level computer science, gaming industries, software development and hardware engineer. If you've got any questions, please come and see me in IO3 or speak to Mr. Healy as well.
So as part of you moving into Key Stage 4 and Year 10, you have to choose your options. Now the option for science is triple science.
I'll be sitting 2 papers, so there'll be chemistry paper 1 and chemistry paper 2. And in chemistry paper 1, it will be 1 hour 45 minutes and it's out of 100 marks. And chemistry paper 2 is also 1 hour 45 minutes and it'll be 100 marks.
This means that you get 1 grade for physics, 1 grade for biology and 1 grade for chemistry.
So with triple award, you actually get to have more content than the combined award, and go into more detail, including space physics, which is what you do not get in combined.
If you don't choose triple science, you'll have to complete combined science, and that would just be the same sciences as you do now, but you get 2 grades. Each paper for combined is 1 hour and 15 and triple is 1 hour and 45. And with triple science and combined science, you'll have required practicals, so there's about 8 in each.
Hi Year 9. If you're thinking about picking GCSE food preparation and nutrition as one of your options this year, here's a little bit of information about the course that we offer at Key Stage 4. So going into Year 10, you'll be looking at all of the theory and the practical skills that you've done at Key Stage 3, and you'll be developing those even further. So you'll be looking at topics such as nutrition, diet and good health, dietary related illnesses, different careers within the food industry, and so on. You'll be doing this alongside lots and lots of practicals where you'll be developing new skills and techniques. Going into Year 11, you'll be doing 2 pieces of NEA coursework. One of them will be a food science investigation and the other one will be a food preparation assignment where you'll be researching and preparing a 3-course meal around a theme that's set by the exam board, and that'll make up 50% of your GCSE. Going into the summer of year 11, the other 50% of the GCSE will be made up of a written exam, and that'll be where you're tested on all of the knowledge that you've learnt right from Key Stage 3 up until Key Stage 4. Now, if you want to know anything else at all about the course, please don't hesitate to come and see me. It's Mr. Matthews down in the food department in TO2, and I'll try and help you as best as I possibly can. Okay, good luck with your options and see you soon.
Hi Year 9, if you're thinking of picking design technology as one of your options at Key Stage 4, here's a little information about the subject itself. Throughout the course, you'll build upon what you've learnt at Key Stage 3 around designing and making, and you'll apply these skills to some exciting real-world opportunities. You'll develop your designing and making skills by understanding new materials, learning how to use new pieces of equipment such as the CNC router, the laser cutter and the 3D printer. Alongside this, you'll also get the opportunity to explore some exciting careers related to both design and engineering. Now in Year 11, you'll complete your NEA task, and this is your piece of coursework that counts towards 50% of your overall grade. In this piece of coursework, you'll get to design and make your very own product, and you'll do this right from the initial stages of design straight through to the final production itself. Alongside this, you'll also complete your written exam at the end of Year 11, and this will count for the final 50% of your overall grade. If you've got any questions that relate to this at all, please come find me in TO3 and I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. Good luck with choosing your options. See you later. Bye.
Our GCSE course is broken down into 60% coursework and 40% exam, which is stretched over a 2-year period. Throughout that, you'll be able to be exposed to multiple artists looking at traditional methods, which consist of painting, drawing, printmaking, and also bringing in elements of materials as well. Throughout your GCSE, you'll also be expected to attend intervention time, which is 1 hour a week.
For the GCSE photography course, the course consists of 60% coursework and 40% exam. The exam is a 10-hour exam which they sit in Year 11. The course consists of digital and traditional photography. We have a darkroom facility on site as well as SLR cameras within the department. We use personal themes and materials to explore different areas within photography. Every week, pupils will be expected to come after school for 1 hour intervention. This really helps the pupils' progression and attainment within the course.
For the Art, Design, Craft and Textiles course, this is a developed course which is really new and unique. The course allows you to use a broad range of materials and to combine the use of 3D model making into the use of textiles as well. The course is made up of 60% coursework and 40% exam. For your coursework, you will complete 2 projects which are based on themes. For your exam, you complete another project within the January of Year 11, and you'll be expected to complete a 10-hour exam in which you will produce a final piece. For any art option, you are required to complete an hour intervention per week, where you are expected to continue in your coursework and develop and improve for your grades.
Hi everyone, so just a quick message to tell you a little bit about business studies. So this course would be ideal for students who want to explore the real business issues and study how businesses work. The course is assessed by 2 exams. Each exam is 1 hour and 45 minutes, so you've got plenty of time in the exam. You will look at what entrepreneurship is and how businesses are set up, study external and internal influences on businesses, learn how businesses organise and select new employees, focus on advertising and promotion, so we'd look a lot about social media with this. So if you see yourself as a mini entrepreneur, manager or your own boss, then please pick business studies and we will be happy to go ahead with the AQA GCSE Business Studies course.
Hi Year 9! If you are considering taking GCSE Music, I'll just explain to you how that course works. So it's broken down into 3 sections: performing, composing and listening. 60% of the GCSE is coursework, so that is broken down again into 2 sections. So that's 30% is performance. Now performance you can do on an instrument or using music technology, and Miss Ford and myself, we assess that in school and then it's externally sent off to an examiner as well. The other 30% of coursework is composing, and that is where you write 2 pieces of music, mainly using the computers, and we give you lots and lots of assistance with that over the 2 years of the course. Again, Miss Ford and myself mark that coursework and it is sent off to be externally checked. The final 40% is an exam that's sat at the end of year 11 and is a 1-hour listening exam, very similar to how you complete listenings at the start of every music lesson now, and they all work together to create the 40% exam. So 60% of the music GCSE is coursework and 40% of the exam. If you're thinking about taking music but you don't play an instrument now, that's totally fine. You can speak to Miss Ford and I, and we can start that in year 10. A lot of it can be done on computer as well to really help boost those grades. So don't worry if you're thinking you're not the greatest musician. It's not about that. It's just about being enthusiastic about music and enjoying music lessons, and we will guarantee that you will have a great 2 years and really enjoy GCSE music.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Prady and I teach GCSE drama, the AQA specification. The GCSE is split into 3 components. Component 1 is C1, the written exam. This takes place in year 11. The exam is split into 3 sections. Section A is all about theatrical knowledge. Section B is all about a play we've studied, and Section C is all about a play that we have seen, a live review. This is worth 40% of the overall grade. C2, Component 2, is devising. This takes place normally in year 10. The students are presented with a range of stimulus and they make up a play based on one of those. There is written work to accompany this, and it is externally moderated, internally and externally. That also is worth 40% of the overall grade. Finally, C3, Component 3, is text into practice. This is the students have to explore a full play and then perform 2 extracts to a visiting examiner. This is worth 20% of the overall GCSE.
Hi everyone, if PE is a subject that you would like to study, the course that we run is the OCR Cambridge Nationals, and this compromises of 4 units, each equaling 25%. There is an external exam which is worth 25%, and there are 3 units, one of which is a practical unit where you're assessed in a team sport, an individual sport and also officiating, and there is a unit of coursework as well attached with this. The other 2 units, one is a leadership unit where there's 3 pieces of coursework and also an assessed session delivery which you have to deliver to a younger age group of a sport of your choice. And then the 3rd unit is of the outdoor adventurous activities where there is 3 pieces of coursework and again a practical assessment in your participation at the Helly Hansen Water Sports Centre. If you would like to know any further questions, then please do get in touch and come down and see me in the PE department, and I will answer anything that you need to prior to you selecting your options, and good luck.
Hi Year 9, so if you are thinking about choosing BTEC Travel and Tourism, it's split into 3 different components, okay? Component 1 and Component 3 are based on coursework elements. So over the course of the 2 years, you will actually have to complete 4 pieces of coursework. So of course that's going to be completed in school on the computers. That's then going to be marked by me and somebody external, okay, for the BTEC qualification. So you're not necessarily going to get a GCSE grade. Your BTEC qualification will be in the form of a level 2 merit, for example, okay? The component 2 element is an exam, okay? The exam is 2 hours long and that will be sat in February of year 11, okay? So there is the exam element and then you've got the coursework, which brings it all together to formulate your overall qualification. If you need any more information in detail about what this entails, please come and speak to me or ask one of your geography teachers. But travel and tourism is more based on essentially what travel is, why people travel to certain destinations and how that is affected by tourism and what different types of tourists there are in the world.
Hi everyone, I'm here to talk about the options course that you can pick in health and social care. You achieve a BTEC if you take this course up to a level 2 distinction. This means that you can achieve a qualification that is the equivalent of a GCSE grade from grade 1 up to grade 8. During the course, you learn about how a person develops across a range of areas from birth through to the point where they die. You learn about the different services in health or social care that can support a person when they experience a range of events or illnesses. You learn about the care values needed for any professional working with children through to the elderly. In addition, you learn how to read and interpret health-related information such as blood pressure, BMI score, pulse and peak flow, amongst others. There are 3 components of work that we complete over 2 years. You complete 4 assignments, each one accounts for 15% of your final grade. You complete these primarily in year 10. In addition, in February of year 11, you sit an external exam paper that is worth 40% of your final grade. There is an opportunity to retake this in the final summer of year 11. The course will be running for its 3rd year. Our current year 11 cohort includes some students who've chosen to continue on to study health and social care to level 3 at college. They hope to go into a range of professions such as caring for the elderly, social work, working with younger children and midwifery. If you need any more information, please speak to either myself or Mr. Britell, who also teaches this option.
Hi guys, so with the BTEC level 2 dance, there is 3 components involved. So you've got component 1, which is exploring the performing arts. So you'll explore 3 different practitioners and talk about the skills involved and the process behind the performance. That is internally assessed, so that will be assessed by myself. Then you've got component 2, that is developing skills and techniques. So this is a practical unit. This again is internally assessed, but you will have like some coursework towards it, like some skills, like just need to evaluate your own performance. But it's mainly practical. And then component 3 is externally assessed, so you'll get given a brief and you have to respond to a stimulus. So you'll come up with your own choreography, your own music, skills log, ideas log, and that is about it. If you've got any more questions, please feel free to ask me. Thank you, bye!